I'm good.
Okay. Welcome to Disgruntled, the podcast where we process the minor inconveniences that feel like personal attacks.
Traffic, conference calls, group texts, no one's safe.
We're not here to fix anything. We're here to vent, to spiral, and to laugh instead of scream.
Basically, it's therapy, but with less crying and more yelling into the void.
And just so we don't get fired, the views expressed in the podcast are ours and ours alone. They do not reflect the opinions of our employers, past, present, or future.
Or yours, or anyone's really.
We're not really professionals. We're just professionally done with everything.
Call us today, cry for help, but make it funny at 479-222-1251.
Or you can find us at disgruntlednetwork.org and submit your unfortunate ramblings via form.
And visit the link in the bio for more details.
Anyway, so we're your host of Disgruntled. I'm Bailey Bolin.
I'm Jillian Johnson.
And let's get into the episode.
Okay, so before anyone asks, yes, it is just me today. Gill has not gone MIA. We are not fighting, and the podcast has not entered its flop era. But unfortunately, due to some unforeseen circumstances, we were not able to record a new episode this week. But instead of leaving you hanging, we finally found the missing hotel episode, the one that we shot when I was traveling for work and I was in the hotel and Gill was in her normal chaotic place of recording. That one. Now, be fair warned, I did not have a professional microphone at this point in time, so the audio is going to be a little rough, but it is what it is. Yeah. But wanted to say thank you for sticking around through this weird week. We love you, and we will be back to our regularly scheduled disgruntlement on the next episode. So now enjoy the lost episode. Hey, girl.
Hey, Bailey.
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's weird because I don't have my microphone, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So, hi, viewers. Obviously, I have escaped my office. I am reporting live from the road. So, with that being said, yeah. How was your Monday?
I have totally and completely feel in line with Garfield, because when I tell you Mondays are the absolute worst, they are the absolute worst. And I wish I had better news to report, but oh my God, Mondays are just freaking awful.
Accurate.
Correct.
Accurate.
We have gotten a lot. I think every shitstorm that ever pooped anywhere hit this weekend too. So I guess that also doesn't help. I guess because it's been so cool here recently, I didn't notice, but I think it was about 2 weeks ago we switched our heat over back to air. And, I didn't notice anything too terribly wrong. And it felt like the house was still cool. Like it didn't feel like the air conditioner was having any problems. But this weekend, when it got back up to like 80 something, we were in our house and in like constantly, we were like, oh my God, like, why is this part of the house so freaking hot? Well, then we looked and we had it set to like 70, and it took we had the air on for like over like 4 hours, and it only dropped to like 72.
Oh, Lord.
I know, and that's weird for our house because, and we went and we felt to the vent, and it is like, it's not hot air, but then again, it's not cold air.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've recently discovered that I'm going to have to call the air and heating people and see what's going on. At least, it's not as bad as our heat once was. So like, there's still hope because it is blowing. It is, there is movement in the air. It's just not cold. So hopefully it's just like a Freon problem of some sort, but I got to call that. And then we've also gotten rain here in Arkansas. the last couple of days, and I woke up to
Yep.
a puddle on my sun porch. So there's a part of
Oh
our
God.
roof that's leaking, so I've had to have buckets underneath two of it, and I
Jill, it never fails. It never fails. Like, you have the worst ass luck with that house. There's always something that you have to do. It it never fails.
never,
Like, at
and
all.
I've been hearing a lot of people here recently, talk about home ownership and wanting to buy homes, and I
Don't
just
do it.
feel
It's a scam.
my heart just feels out and reaches out to those people because I am inside just screaming like, ah, like, I am
Yeah.
still waiting
It's
for
all fun and
better.
games until you want to do something in that said house and it costs you literally 7 grand.
Correct, to do anything, and it's just I'm a tired homeowner. Tired.
Right.
I'm hoping that there's a couple of pine needles and things that have collected on that part of the roof, and I'm hoping that if I blow it off, maybe it was just holding the water in the wrong place, and so I'm hoping that if we get up on the roof and blow it off, then I think all should be well with the universe, and I'm gonna hope for that. But yeah, life is really like pom-pom me.
And
Um,
and notably that will be you getting on the roof and you throwing those pine needles out.
correct.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't feel like I
Ah,
needed to state the obvious, but I went ahead and did it.
I appreciate. Yeah, I am my handyman. Blessed be to Liam doesn't have a handy part in his body.
No.
I am the traditional male role of our household when it comes to fixing things. I'm the one that tears it apart, breaks it up, puts it back together, and hopes for the best. Because I have a wheel set of skills that I've had to learn from working on our house growing up, and I do, unfortunately, in my grandmother's house. So I have learned how to, you know, put in flooring and paint
Right.
and work on appliances and do electrical and install the things. I'm not saying I'm the jack of all trades here because there's no way I don't have any experience laying tile or I would have helped Bailey out with the things. So like that's the one thing I don't have experience in is laying tile of any sort. Now I can cut you a piece of wood anywhere you want it and install that kind of thing. But
Right.
as far as laying tile and grout work, that's my one thing that I have no earthly idea how to do. Um, but no. How are you, Bailey? What's going on with you?
So, what am I trying to do? Hold on. I'm trying to look at something. Oh, okay. So, obviously I am in the field. I'm auditing in the field. I'm currently in um Edmond, Oklahoma. So, right outside of Oklahoma City. It has been fun. I've had a great day. The person that I'm with is a blast and a half. I really love her. She's so fun.
Oh,
Um,
good.
with that being said, I am exhausted. So tired. I have and guys, I know I shouldn't admit this, but I am fairly sedentary. Let's be honest. I am an accountant. I sit all day. That's what I do. Okay.
Absolutely.
So when you go out to the field, you don't. We walked 13,412 steps.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh Lord.
Yeah. Yeah. In my vans.
You mean it wasn't a mile in them Louis Vuittons? It
Cause
was in them Vans.
no, 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 no. No. Cause your boy don't own tennis shoes. I don't own anything practical. So yeah, that has happened. My sister-in-law is in the hospital. She
Oh,
is with her heart, I think, something like that. But she had a heart cath this morning. They did not find any blockages, so that was great. That's good news. Very
oh,
good
that is
news.
good.
But still having to figure out like what's happening, what's going on.
Mhm.
Um, so With that being said, my in-laws and my nephew-in-law stayed at my house last night.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't there because we left last night, and we got here last night.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't there. And so I just know that was a fun time. I just know that was a fun time, you know? Um,
Yes.
but our shower is complete. It is done. You can take a shower in it and it won't leak. Like, it's great. Looks good. I'm loving it. I told Jimmy when I left, I said, because we tore out the flooring in that bathroom, haven't put anything else down.
Oh.
So we were on like walking on subfloor, and like it obviously it wasn't done, I told Jimmy, I said, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and get it done. Have somebody come and do it just whenever they can, right? He
Mm-hmm.
texted me literally 2 minutes ago a picture of the floor completely done. And there's new crown molding.
In the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's no telling how much I spent on it. It looks very good, but I am realizing that the color of green, like the sage green that we painted the house,
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. I hate it in that bathroom now.
Bailey.
Hate it. Hate it. Looks like Shrek. It looks like Shrek green. And he texted me a picture when it was almost done. He was like, do you want to see it? I said, yes. And I said, looks great. I want to repaint from the green. It's too green, if that makes sense. And he said, yeah, but it's not terrible. And I said, it's terrible. I want to repaint it. So probably going to be doing that this coming weekend. But
Mm-hmm.
it looks great. I will show you on our break, but it looks really, really good. Very
I'm
good.
so excited.
So that's fun. What else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I missed. Anything that has irritated me. Not really. You know what's great?
Tell me. I need
So
something good, positive.
you know how I drive every day to work.
Uh,
I'm always the one that commutes,
A
right?
way long ways. Yeah.
Um, well, my friend who I'm working with, we have this pact where she loves to drive. I'm not a fan, right? So she drives all the time. So I'm out
Aw.
this week. I'm out next week. I won't drive for like 2 weeks.
Hey! A well-deserved break, I might add.
Right. And like, it's weird that feels like a win.
But it is, though. And all of us collectively as adults went, that's a win. That is a
Yeah.
win.
Yeah, that's a win. That's a win. So that's fun. That's really fun. Excited about that. So yeah, that's about it. Hotel. I mean, okay. Do you have a preferred choice of hotel that you stay at?
I really should. I developed, and my grandmother instilled in me a a deep love for a Holiday Inn. And that used to be because my mom worked at one time also as a
Oh
maid
yeah.
in a Holiday Inn. So she was like, I know they doing their job. So we were Holiday Inn people. I also staying in Fort Smith a lot became a DoubleTree person. I love me a good DoubleTree. Those are
Yeah, DoubleTree's
good.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I last week, right? Not last week, the week before, I stayed in a Sheraton by Marriott.
Oh, I haven't stayed in one of. Oh, I could see from the face.
That was swanky.
Mm.
That was very swanky. I loved it. It was great. And then now I'm staying in a Hilton, and it's all right.
I think all Hiltons look kind of the same inside.
They literally look the same.
They're copy paste. Well,
Literally look the same.
I say that Holiday Inns are copy paste too. So there's no
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they all are.
But I'm getting hella points So
I know
I'm
that's
like,
right.
book it. Let's do it, But,
Those reward things do come in handy on
oh, yeah.
with stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially like when you travel a lot, because I'm traveling a whole lot more than I was
Oh,
at one
exponentially.
point. Yeah.
Mhm.
So let's hear a word from our sponsors and then we will continue.
When society collapses, you'll wish you had advertised on Disgruntled. But until then, there's still time. Sponsor us.
Yeah, but who freaking knows? Who knows? Anyway, let's get to it.
Let's do
'Cause I can sit there and manicure my nails and talk to you for like 12 hours. So let's go ahead and actually do this podcast.
Film some postable content.
Yeah. Now Jill made this episode guide. So
I did.
Jill, it's up to you. Do you want me to go first? Do you want to?
I was going to go first because I picked this one out especially for me and put it at the top because I feel it today, okay? I feel it. I 100% I was like reading through our list of submissions this week and I was like, "You know what? Lyra from Beacon, New York, she knows what's up." And I am going to read you what Lyra wrote into us because it is fantastic. Lyra says, "Can we talk about how I can't even buy a toaster anymore without it asking me to join a premium toasting circle for $4.99 a month? I went to buy a simple weather app the other day just to see if it's raining, and it wanted a monthly subscription for enhanced cloud tracking. Everything is a monthly bill now. Heated seats, your doorbell, probably maybe even your own toothbrush. I just want to own one thing that doesn't take an entire subscription just to function or work how I paid it to."
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. And, people always used to say, well, cable's so expensive. Well, so is 7 streaming services.
Correct. They go up every other 6
Right.
months.
Right. Or, like, because here's my problem, okay? I'll think of something in my head. Oh, I want to watch that, right? And then I
Yeah.
look it up and it's on the one streaming service I don't have. Okay.
It's always me. Always.
And so I'm over here trying to calculate mental math how many episodes of this 21 season show I'm going to have to watch in 7 days because I'm not paying for a full month. And then that calculation doesn't work. So it's null and void. I'm not going to do it. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Also, and I don't have one. I don't think you have one. An Aura Ring.
I don't, but Liam's friend, our other roommate, he does have one.
So, like, I don't need an app to tell me how well I sleep. I know how well I sleep when I get up in the morning and I feel like death hit me.
Straight in the face.
I know how I sleep when I wake up and I feel like death has smothered me for 4 hours. Okay? I know how I sleep. I don't need an app to be like, you need to go to the hospital. Okay? I don't need that. Because I know that, right?
I'm already actively dying, yeah.
Right. Oh my God. And then it's really sucks because for the past 4.5 years, right? I had student subscriptions.
Yes.
I had student costs, right? I'm not a student anymore.
Nope.
And I don't know anybody with an .edu email. So I'm SOL and I have to pay the full freaking price and the full cost. And 1,000-Pound Sisters comes on HBO Max. That stinking thing is $16.99 a month. Okay.
Yep.
But I love 1,000-Pound Sisters. Okay. What else?
Side note, Amy looks so good since her surgery, but no, we'll talk about it in break.
Yeah. What is the one? I've recently been watching Hacks.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. What is that?
Oh my God, Jill, please watch Hacks. Oh my freaking God. It's so good. It's about a comedian who she had a Vegas residency for like years, right? I'm talking like 20 plus years. One day she loses it. And so like she's a comedian. And so like she has to figure out like how to rebrand herself and like how to make her relevant and like all these things. And so she works with a young writer, and it's so good. It is a perfect example of a toxic relationship, but it is so good. It's so good.
I'm gonna have to go
I
watch
love
that.
Hacks. And then like Supernatural, obviously. They had that on
Always.
Netflix for the longest time. They don't have it on Netflix anymore. I don't know where to get it. But another thing I've been watching lately. So Australia has the most secure borders in the world, right?
Right.
Because Australia is it's self-sufficient. Like it's not touching any other continents. Like it's literally just Australia. So I've been watching Border Patrol, and it's like things coming into the Australian border, and they're having to like check it for, contraband or things they didn't declare or drugs. I've seen so many drugs.
All the
And like,
drugs.
right. And like there's some that like they hide it internally. There's some
Power
that
to 'em.
like, yeah, there's some that make it like put it into the soles of their shoes and stuff. It's so interesting. It's so stinking interesting. And you know where I have to watch that?
Which streaming service?
YouTube. And you know what I'm not going to pay for? And I refuse to pay for this. I will never pay for it. YouTube Premium.
YouTube Premium.
Why? Or like YouTube TV. What's the point? What's the point? Because I can go to YouTube and search whatever I'm looking for, and most likely there's gonna be a clip or two that I can paste together and see the whole show.
Correct. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's getting
I'm
bad.
I'm tired of being subscription to death.
Yes, we were talking about even the other day, like apparently we bought our cat's water filter at a bin store, right? So
Uh-huh.
we got it at a bin store. Well, apparently Ruben, our roommate, he didn't, he purchased it like you normally would. And apparently, I don't know how, I guess since we got it lucky at a bin store, we don't have to pay the subscription on the water fountain. But it's been wanting Ruben to pay for a subscription for a freaking cat water fountain. Like, I guess like it's getting out of freaking control. Out of
Oh my
control.
God. Well, and like the cameras on our house. So we have like Arlo cameras. They're literally wired in. They're using our electricity, and we still have to pay a subscription. I don't
Oh, yeah.
understand.
Don't even get me started because apparently when Liam first bought our first Ring camera and set it up, he set up our thing and apparently did not forget to mention that he had us on the yearly subscription plan. So
Oh,
yeah.
God.
So when $200 came out of my account one month, I was like, well, we may not have food, but I'll be damned. That Ring camera ain't gonna work.
Yeah, we're going to be able to look outside.
Correct. Correct. I was like, you've got to be absolutely crapping me right now. You've got to be. This is some kind of joke.
Yeah, subscriptions it's insane. It's crazy now. It's crazy nowadays because I think people are just doing it as for communism. Like they just want to make as much money as they can.
Humanly possible. Oh, instead of just getting them and getting profit off of one product, let's get profit off of that product forever. Because even,
Right.
the remotes on the cars, the apps in Dodge
Uh-huh.
makes you pay a monthly subscription to use their app. for the car. Like it is.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one more that I wanted to talk about. What is it? I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm tired of being subscription to death. At one point, I had 2 Spotify accounts.
Oh,
But
I had
that
this
happened.
just student one on that, and let me tell you again, I felt it when that real world hit, and I had to pay that real Spotify premium instead
Oh,
of the
oh,
the student.
yeah.
Well,
But it doesn't weigh out to go and enroll in a class just to have Spotify premium for $6.99.
it might to fend off the student
You
debt.
know, and who would have thought? Who would have thought that $6.99 Spotify premium is why I went back for a doctorate?
So we should
Uh,
give a shout out to Spotify for our enhanced degrees.
yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you for that debt and trying to get $6.99 instead of $12.99.
Well, I'll say it again. I knew this was a good one. Lyra from
Yeah, that
Beacon,
was
New
great.
York.
I love that one.
You knew what
Thank
was
you
up.
for your submission. Okay, so next I have Maeve. I'm going to say it's Maeve. It's Maeve. So I'm going to say it's Maeve from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. And people, if you've never been to Eureka Springs, Arkansas, you should. You should. It's beautiful. It is so pretty. It's so pretty. They have a haunted hotel, like one of the most haunted hotels in the US or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. I just made that up.
Go get
But
your ghost on.
exactly. They have a haunted hotel. They have a lot of really cool shops, local vendors. It's really cool. I haven't been there in years, but when I went, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Anyway, Dave says, can we finally stop acting like Spring Forward is the villain? It's the greatest day of the year. Sure, I lost an hour of sleep, but look outside. It's 7 p.m., and I can actually see the sun instead of living in a cold, dark void. Springing forward is the light at the end of the tunnel. The real crime is fall back. That's the day we collectively agree to descend into seasonal depression for absolutely no reason. I'd rather be tired in the light than awake in basement level darkness. Stop falling back and just leave the sun alone. Arizona and Hawaii have it figured out. They just stay put. Girl, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, it 100%, as soon as we fall back, it's direct seasonal depression. Direct. And then, I always talk about that one day in spring or that one day in March when you wake up and everything's green and like, you're like, okay, I can make it,
Yeah.
That's usually because of spring forward, because
That's
it's not
exactly.
dark at 4:30. Like, guys, it is 7 o'clock.
I know,
It's
and
7
it's so
o'clock.
lighty.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Jimmy G. I'm just gonna respond. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so it's the absolute worst. Absolute worst. I hate fallback. I hate fallback. And I
Do
do love
too.
spring forward, you know? And like the thing is, your sleep pattern's you're gonna adjust, right? Like you will adjust. It might take some time, but you'll get used to it. And then usually by the time you get used to it, it's time to fall back. So, but like, could you imagine living in a state that doesn't do it and like surrounded by states that do it?
I know. It would. I don't know.
I'd be so confused.
Correct.
I'd
Because
be like, I
what?
don't know what time it is.
Well, I've been watching. Speaking of shows and subscriptions, I've been watching Alone,
Okay,
and
yeah.
they in one of the recent seasons did it in Upper Alaska and almost towards the Arctic Circle. And I had no idea, but there's a good chunk of time near the end, the Arctic Circle that they don't get daylight.
No.
at all. They don't get
No.
daylight.
It's literally 9 months a year that it's total darkness.
Yeah.
Okay. So I watch, damn it, of course I'm gonna go freaking blind. What is that called? Life Below Zero. I watch Life Below
Oh.
Zero.
Uh-huh.
I love Life Below Zero. And
Mhm.
Sue Aikens, that girl, love that girl. She lives like 127 miles or something above the Arctic Circle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all,
No, no, not a chance. Not a chance.
there would be no surviving that for me. There
No.
would be absolutely no surviving that. Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
Ugh. Well, Maeve, I appreciate your submission. I'm so glad we made it to spring, obviously.
Hey.
So glad. Let's hear a word from our sponsors. I'm gonna call Jimmy G back and see what's going on. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna call Jimmy. I texted him. This podcast is brought to you by no one, because the world is cruel and marketing departments are cowards. But it doesn't have to be this way. We're ready. Sponsor us. Let's make capitalism fun again.
So, thank you for staying with us. I'm going to go and I'm going to do it next. It's my turn. And I have got Marcus from Denver, Colorado. Marcus said, when did it become socially acceptable to have a full-blown, high-volume FaceTime argument in the middle of a grocery store? I'm just trying to pick out the cheapest bag of chips that's not going to make me depressed. And now I'm intimately acquainted with why Steve didn't pay his share of the electric bill. Put on headphones. Or better yet, hold the phone to your ear like a normal human being from before the year 2004. I don't want to be a guest star in your life's pilot episode. And the speaker button, it's for your living room, not the middle of the store.
Yeah. 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 I hate that. I
Yeah,
hate that.
I knew that would get
And
under
like,
your skin. I knew it.
Jimmy's dad is having some difficulty hearing like he used to. Um, and so he is naturally he's loud. He's a loud person. But when he gets on the phone, we were in the hospital with his daughter, right? With my sister-in-law.
Mhm.
And he got a phone call. And of course he took it. And like me, guys, don't call me. Do not call me. I can't make this any more abundantly clear. Do not call me. If there is a problem, if there is an issue, you know how the Ghostbusters say, who you gonna call? Not me.
Not Bailey.
Not me. If there's a problem, if there's an issue, you send me a text and I will call you. Unless you're Jill. Because there is sometimes that I text Jill and I said, can I call? Can I call
And
you?
I do the same
And that's mainly because I'm driving home and I don't want to text.
thing.
Or there's something that I can't put into writing. So, but no, dude, speakerphone in public, murder. Like they deserve jail time. That's jail time.
I think so. And, I think we all have an understanding and an acceptance for an older person doing it because, again, there's hearing problems, like there's older people doing that, and I have a certain grace with those because blessed be, my grandmother was one of them. My grandmother was going to answer that phone on speakerphone no matter where we were, no matter where we
Right.
were. And again, there's an understanding, but I'm talking about grown, middle, like, no hearing
Yeah.
problems, kids, teenagers, young adults, just like doing it out in the middle of nowhere. I think that's where me and Marcus's problem is because that's wild. Like I know you own a pair
Yeah.
of AirPods. Put them in. Don't
Yeah.
nobody want to hear the broadcast from
Or
Tina's living room,
just like it's common courtesy, especially in a situation where like not everybody's on their phone. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you don't have to answer this phone call about something random, and I personally, I feel like it's rude. It's
Mm-hmm.
rude, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah. Yeah, Marcus, I get it. I completely get it. Also, um, being on speakerphone in the living room, you're so real for that, dude. You're so freaking real for that. Because that's the only place I use speakerphone. And
Correct.
most of the time, it's because Jimmy is sitting right next to me and he wants to talk to Jill too.
He has FOMO. He wants all the details.
Oh my God, that dude, he has such bad FOMO. No freaking joke. All right. Marcus, thank you for your submission. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you.
Wrapping up. Wrapping up. I just read the first line.
Yeah.
Wrapping up, we have Elena from Nashville. She says, "Can we officially retire the phrase, 'we're like a family here,' from every job description? In my experience, that's just corporate code for 'we're going to overstep every single boundary you have.' If we were a family, I wouldn't need a badge to get into the kitchen. You wouldn't ask me for a doctor's note when I have the flu. I'm here to exchange my labor for currency, not get adopted by a middle manager named Gary who thinks a pizza party justifies a 60-hour work week. Let's just be professional acquaintances who respect each other's weekends.' Sound good?"
It's a PhD right there. That was
Well, and I'll even go a step further. I am the type of person where I want to be friends with everyone, obviously. But there's a fine line of being friends and being friendly, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't get past that friendly part. I do have some friends at work, and I believe that we are like family. I mean, I was gonna crash her Thanksgiving, go to her mom Sonia's, but um, I believe we're like family. Does that mean that me and like my supervisor are like family? No, no,
Mm-mm.
because exactly as Elena said, we are there to exchange labor for currency. This is a job. Like, this is a job. This is a transaction. I give you this, you give me that. Right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Right. So there's nothing else that has to go on behind that. Now, there is a difference between being a family and excusing bad behavior,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of times people want to say, "Oh, we're a family here," because it's a toxic environment. You know what I mean?
Yes. I do.
And that doesn't work. Like, that doesn't work because, one, I know you're lying. Like, I know you're not like family, period. Because if you met my family,
Mm.
this is going to be the easiest job in my life. But yeah, oh God, I hate that phrase. Ugh.
Uh-huh.
And then uh, Olive Garden had to coin the whole, "when you're here, your family." You know?
Uh-huh. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'd hate to work
Uh-huh.
there. I'd be so mad. I'd be like, I don't even like these people. Like,
You left me
and just like
$2 in a
them.
tip. We're not family.
Right, right. Just like them. They, like, those servers are there to wait on this table in exchange for currency, right?
Right.
They don't need to know about my home life. They don't need to know about my home life. And I think I've already complained about this before, but I'm going to add it again.
Let's do it.
If I am out at a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Because Jill knows exactly what I'm about to say. If I am out at a restaurant and a waiter comes and sits down next to me, infuriated, absolutely infuriated. You know when the perfect time to talk to me at a restaurant is?
After I've
Between the
ate.
time I sit down and the time the food gets there, and then after the food is done, right?
Right.
No. These people want to sit down next to me when I'm trying to eat my 12-ounce ribeye.
No, I know. Oh, it's just cringe.
And
It's really
I
cringe.
was taught, growing up that it's rude to eat in front of someone else, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And so when someone comes up, sits down right next to you, they're working and they want to have a conversation about the weather. No,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
no, 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 not at all. Oh
I'm
my God, it was
just not
ridiculous.
that nice. I'm just not that nice. I want to be friendly. I do. It's just a part of me, like inside.
I don't.
I hate. I hate small talk. And I'm going to go here, and this is the we are family thing. And I hate to say this because this is one of my favorite places, okay? I live and breathe and die by this place. But I do not like it when 7 brew baristas want to have a
Oh, God.
conversation with me like we're second cousins twice removed. I want to I do not want to explain to a 18-year-old what I've got going on for today, what my weekend plans are, or
Right.
and I know they mean it from the best place, and they get told to do that, and it's the whole we are family here, and that means I'm getting business. I just want my coffee and my straw and my silence. That's what I want, and that makes me sound like a terrible person, but
It's intrusive.
mm-hmm.
It's intrusive.
Yes, I'm just not here for it.
No, it's intrusive. It's absolutely intrusive. And the people on TikTok saying that they didn't know that they thought they were special by these teenagers talking to you at a drive-through, grow up.
No. Come back into reality, boo-boo. Come back.
Just think about yourself when you were a teenager. Did you ever want to talk to somebody at the age of 28? Or somebody that's
No.
about 55? No.
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 Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
No, they're being nice to you to cultivate kindness. One, which I love. That's great. I love that. But they're being nice to you so you come back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Girl.
It's like
Oh,
y'all are trying
God.
too hard with me because I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back.
Yeah, like you don't even have to try.
Yeah, you've got this one secured. I
Like,
will be
honestly,
back.
one day I want to roll up to that window and be like, you want to know what would make this the most pleasurable experience I've ever had? And I say, what? That being the last words you say to me.
I know. I always sound like like butt spit up here.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Okay. Well, thank you, Elena from Nashville. We appreciate your submission. I will wrap up this week because I feel like I haven't done
know.
it in a long time.
Go for it. You do it so good.
Okay, yeah, right. First of all, thanks for listening, Avi. This is episode 33. 33, count 'em. Tell your friends to go binge watch your favorite podcast, Disgruntled with Bailey Bolin and Jillian Johnson. Obviously, we live on every single platform there could possibly ever be imagined except MySpace. You can find our link tree up here right now because I did this sitting in my hotel room because I was bored right here. You can also go to our website, www.disgruntlednetwork.org. There are like 14, 15 places on that website that you can click and submit a rant. Now, your rant does not have to be a paragraph, 2 paragraphs. It doesn't have to be that. You can literally say, I hate these Bradford pear trees. And I'm going to leave that there because that's going to be one next week, let me tell you. Okay.
Oh, I know it. I've been waiting for you to bring that one out.
So it doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be super eloquently put. It doesn't have to be those ways. Just tell me what you're mad about, right? Everybody's mad about something. Everybody has something to gripe about. So do that. We have merch that is at www.disgruntled.shop. Have some really cool things over there. You can call us with your rants at 479-222-1251, and we will put them in. Need to look at that someday. Oh, God. Anyway, but yeah, so thank you for listening. Remember to rate, review, subscribe, let other people know how disgruntled you are, comment on our social medias, send it to your friends, etc., etc., etc. So, all right. Thank you.
Wonderful job, Bailey.
Thank you. It's like I've done it before. So crazy.
This maybe 33 times.
Well, I was literally reading it too, so that helped. All right. Bye.
Bye.
This has been a Disgruntled Network multimedia production.
Created by people with a lot of opinions and just enough time to share them.
Executive produced by Jillian Johnson and Bailey Bolin.
If you liked what you heard, don't forget to scream into the void or, leave us a review.